But the most important speech last night was from our pal, Bernie Sanders. Go.
The oligarchs tell us we shouldn't take on price gouging. We shouldn't expand Medicare to cover dental, hearing, and vision. And we shouldn't increase Social Security benefits for struggling seniors.
The oligarchs. Oh. Now, in the past, I took Sanders at his word that he was a democratic socialist. I no longer believe that. Bernie Sanders is a communist. That's what he is. The difference is that Bernie Sanders wants the government in Washington to control every aspect of our lives, from economy to social, everything. In order to do that, you have to take private property to fund it. Already, the Democratic platform calls for an increase of $2 trillion in yearly spending. Already. And we've got record spending now. You cannot continue to run that kind of an operation unless you take private property away from people. That means taxing unrealized gains, for example. So if you bought your house at $400,000 and now the real estate people say it's worth $600,000, you have to pay a tax, even though you don't want to sell your house. Same thing on stocks. That's where Bernie Sanders and the Democratic Party are going. Now, the Democratic Party itself, that's not communist, all right? They don't understand what's happening here. But Sanders is a hardcore communist. And I'll point out again that he honeymooned in Moscow. Know anybody else who did that? While it was the Soviet Union. You know anybody else on this planet, outside of Russian people, who honeymooned in Moscow? I've always suspected it. Now I know it. And who is like this with Bernie Sanders? That would be Vice President Harris, co-sponsored his proposed federal takeover of the health system.